I mean, he's shooting the lights out. He's just been so consistent from the field and from the three-point line. And you see how comfortable he is in our offense, constantly slipping to the rim. I got a couple of layups, at least 2, maybe 3 tonight when, Draymond's got the ball at the top and Wiggs sets that pin and slips right to the rim, knowing that defenses are afraid of Steph and Clay, on those pin downs. So he's just gotten to a point where he's really, really comfortable with, his teammates and the way we play. And the other end, he's constantly taking, the best generally backcourt player or wing player. And so Wiggs has been fantastic. Everything. It was our best first half of the year. I think we had like 19 assists and 5 turnovers. For the most part, we didn't foul until the final couple minutes of the second quarter. But we were, defending with a purpose, and because we weren't fouling, we were able to get out and run and flow, and so the game felt really connected. Good defense led to good offense, and vice versa. The best second quarter we've played. Just based on what the rotation looked like, how the defense played, and how connected the game was. It's always kind of who we are, who we've been. The ball movement is just a part of our DNA, and I think the numbers skyrocket the more patient Clay is, because the whole world just opens up. Clay is such a powerful force because of how much attention he draws. And when he comes off a pin down and 2 people jump at him and he just pump fakes and moves it, now the game starts and it gets really easy for our players. It becomes very simple. So I think it's no coincidence that we've had these high assist games since Clay really settled down. I would say, starting with that Knicks game and then Houston and then tonight. A learning experience to play with Steph. Doesn't matter who you are, even Kevin Durant, it took a couple of months, just to feel the way Steph plays, because it's unlike anybody else on earth. He plays the pick and roll game as well as anybody. And then he becomes Reggie Miller as soon as he's off the ball. And the vast majority of dominant players in this league are, on-ball guys. And if they're off-ball guys, they're not dominant. They're shooters. So the fact that he does both means that you constantly have to be aware of what's happening. So he gets off the ball and moves it, and you're on the weak side. You better be ready to go set a screen for him. And when you do, you got to be ready for the defense to jump out, and you got to be available for that slip, like you saw with Wiggs tonight. But it generally takes, a couple months for guys to figure that out. But once they do, it's, you can just kind of draft off him. You just play off of him and get all kinds of good looks at the basket. I actually liked Jordan's game tonight. I know he was frustrated because he wants to make shots, but I told him, mid-fourth quarter, so you're playing great. You're getting the ball moving, you're attacking, you're taking good shots, you're playing good defense. I think he was like a plus 19 tonight. So it's just a matter of time before things kind of settle in for Jordan, just like they did for Clay. And I think when that happens, I think that's when you'll see this team, at its best.